Hi, I'm Owen. I'm a wildlife illustrator and photographer, and I'm going to once again take you through my burning adventures from last month, which was June. So as you've probably seen by the title and thumbnail, this month I've seen a lot of baby birds, so a lot of my stories are going to be about them. So I hope you enjoy it. I have a lot of photos to go with, so yeah. My first encounter of the month, very early on, was of this juvenile white wagtail, which I originally thought was a grey wagtail because it was kind of following around these two grey wagtail parents. So in my head I saw the little yellow on its chest and kind of connected them two, but later after I found out it was a white wagtail. One of the species that I've been kind of tracking throughout these past couple of months have been coots, and there's only one breeding pair on the entire site. So I've been keeping a watchful eye on what they've been up to. And then one morning I saw one little baby chick through all of the foliage blocking the nest. And I saw this hint of red next to the mother, which was still sat there, which was a lovely surprise. And then I crossed the same way on my way back, and I saw 5 baby chicks all out of the nest, quite possibly for the first time, which was amazing because yeah, I've been watching them prep for a month, so it was amazing to see all of the little ones out. And they look awesome too. They're like little baby phoenixes. They're like straight out of a book. It was very cool. But unfortunately, a bit of sad news, as I kept going past, the numbers of the young slowly decreased. When I went back a couple of days later, it had reduced to only 3 of them, and then after that, there was only the one left, which was sad. And then I slowly started to see them building another nest slightly away from the first one, with only the one young left. And unfortunately, the young wasn't there when I came back again. But I watched them build this new nest, and then very oddly move back to the old nest, which they've been currently sat on up until the end of the month. So I'm hoping there'll be a second brood with more baby chicks, because that'd be amazing to have some. So I'm crossing my fingers for those two, and then I get to see it as well. And then in a very different section with a very different bird, I kind of heard this really high-pitched call quite repeatedly. I was looking about to try to see what it was, and I looked up, and at this tree was this really small nest with a little baby woodpecker popping its head out, calling for food. And I watched it for a while. I got to see the parents coming back to feed it quite frequently, every couple of minutes. And I think the baby bird also noticed me as I was filming it, which is quite cute. And yeah, that was nice. I kept checking up on that spot, and it's now gone quiet. So I'm hoping that means that the youngster has kind of fledged the nest and is out and about now. And quite recently I managed to spot 2 grown-up but still juvenile woodpeckers in a different section. But it could possibly be the same. I know there's been a lot of breeding, so it might not be, but those 2 were nice to see. And now a little update on the Peregrine Falcons that I was watching grow up from last video. The chicks have grown a lot now, and they occasionally sit on the edge of their nesting platform. So I managed to get a few photos of them, which was awesome. They kind of still have their orangey tint to them, and they look really cool, to be fair. And as the month progressed, I've kind of spent a good at least 3 hours kind of checking up on them as often as I can and watched them slowly grow up. They're now flying about the cathedral, and I got some photos of that. And yeah, almost looking completely adult-like. Their little orange tag gives them away. But yeah, I've seen a lot of baby birds this month, which has been awesome. I'll have a full list of them at the end. I've seen a lot of mallard ducklings. There's been some house sparrow chicks, some Canadian geese chicks as well. And along with the coot, woodpecker, and peregrine nest, I've also seen some house martin nests in the lip of a roof, which is cool. It's a bit tricky to see, but there's baby house martins calling out for food in this nest. And then I've also spent quite a bit of time very recently watching a buzzard nest, which has finally got some chicks in, and they're growing up very quickly. And I got a little bit of video footage of that, but I would like to get some more. Hopefully you'll see that next month, fingers crossed. But yeah, I spent a couple hours watching them and kind of observing the parents and the chicks and what they get up to. And finally, I've been watching this kestrel nest for about like 3 months now. I've been very eagerly awaiting some baby kestrels, and I think they might be here. I've seen a lot of baby white feathers kind of stuck in the cobwebs around the nest, but I'm yet to see a sight of them. But I did get some cute, maybe menacing photos of one of the adults in a pipe in the nest, which is quite funny. I don't think it's a juvenile. I might need correcting on this. So I'll keep my eyes peeled, and hopefully there'll be an update on that next month too. And then my final spot, not a baby bird this time, I visited a new place just kind of very randomly, and I thought I'd give it a go. And after a couple hours of walking, I managed to spot these cattle egrets, which are quite rare, and I'm always on the lookout for them. Every time I see an egret fly over, my binoculars are up, and I'm hoping it's either like a great white or a cattle egret. And I finally managed to see some cattle egret with some cattle. Who would have thought? But that was really cool because, yeah, I've been waiting to spot one for a while, and it was nice to kind of randomly get that encounter. And yeah, that's about all. It's been a fun month kind of watching some of the nests, and I hope I can continue that while particularly the bird of prey babies are growing up. I hope that I can see some more sights with them before I leave. And yeah, I'm looking forward to next month as well. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope some of these stories have been fun to listen to and you've enjoyed some of the photos. I think I got some pretty cool photos this month, which I'm pleased with. And some video footage. I knew I'd be filming this video this time, so I went out of my way to try to get some cool video footage, which has been fun. It's been a learning experience, but I want to keep getting better at it and get some cool footage that I can share with you guys. But yeah, that's it. Let me know if you've had any cool bird encounters this month. I'd love to hear about it. And yeah, thank you for watching till the end, and hopefully see you next month. Bye.